ตอนยามที่เขานอนปล่อยเวลานานกว่า
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. And as you can see, we've already started here. So this, the first game beyond the halfway point of the season. Roma must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on, a very difficult spell.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. No, that's not the ball he wanted. And now they can launch a counter. Now it's Morata. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's been taken straight back. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And a shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Decent looking ball. Face to face with... He's gone for it! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Either side yet able to find the net. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Goes for goal! Chance to break. And that's been won straight back. It's being played forward. Morata desperately wants to get on the end of this. Here it comes. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Quick ball forward. And here's Morata. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Gets it back. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Could be a chance here. Cleared without complication. Cristante. Cristante. Oh, he's in! He's had a shot! And he gobbles up the chance! Gets it upfield. And it's Morata. Morata! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Alberto Moreno goes looking. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Big chance! Well weighted. And the shot! And the keeper barely had to move.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
And here's Morata. Oh, real hits one! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Plays it out to the flank. Chance! Has a pop! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's hoisted clear. And there's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're already into the second period.
Roma playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Brought forward, what does he try from here? Chance to shoot! Going for goal! I think that's offside, yes it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Cristante cannot really be faulted for having a go. He's usually more capable.
There's a long ball. Alberto Moreno can hoist it clear. Lovely bit of skill. Has a pop! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Roma clung on for the 3 points in their last game. Positive results, though, build momentum. El Shaarawy, that is a terrific run. He's off on a marauding run. Danger averted for now. Referee's given a throw. Nil-nil the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. A couple of changes then in quick succession. El Shaarawy. Cristante. And he has been fouled there. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Roma making another change here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Dybala! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There is the breakthrough! Oh, that is a bit special. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Roma take the lead, 1-0.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Now it's Morata. And once more they can't get through. And it's Dybala. Chip through, and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Roma making consecutive changes here. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Gets the better of his man. He's had a go! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Roma are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. He's one-on-one, shapes to shoot! Alberto Moreno plays it forward. It's broken loose. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. All the way back, and they start again. Forward it goes. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. El Shaarawy. Dybala. How about a shot? Good stop. That wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Up towards the front line. Well played, he saw that coming. Dybala. Room for a shot. Going through. And that has been clubbed away. That's a good... It's El Shaarawy! And more, and more, and more. And surely that settles it.
Roma are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Roma take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Has he found his man? That's not going to make it. Cristante. El Shaarawy. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Dybala. And that will be the final act. Well, a great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Roma won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The Olimpico, obviously an integral part of Roma's proud history. Their home since 1953. We have already started here. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Al-Sharawi. Just brushed off the ball there. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Pellegrini. It is quite a run he's making here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Roma!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Roma take the early advantage. Hoists it forward. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Vlasic. And it's Zapata. Roma have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Zapata. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Has a pop! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Zapata. It has got through to him. Zapata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Vlasic. Vlasic! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And now the breakaway. And it's got through. And that has been cleared. Torino have it back and they can go again. Tries to get it clear. Vlasic! Well, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Zapata gets it back. He spotted the run and played him through. El Shaarawy looks to get on the end of this. And it's played forward. Dybala is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. There was plenty of power on that. Forward it goes. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Torino are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And that has been clubbed away. Roma get it back again. Pellegrini, who does have an assist to his name. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. We can get that clear. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Dybala. Dybala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gets on the end, and the shot! Zapata. Driving on, a real charge here. Now it's Dybala. Dybala keeps everyone guessing. Forward pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Roma having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Roma really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Played towards the front men. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Cristante. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. El Shaarawy. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And it's Dybala. Pellegrini. Still just a single goal between the sides. Pellegrini. He's in! It's one! He scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Roma have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Zapata. Vlasic. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Dybala tries running with the ball at his feet. A really good feet. He's gone for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Timely intervention. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now surely! And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Just wouldn't be beaten there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Finds himself eased off the ball. Battles to win it back. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tries to get it forward quickly. Let's put a stop to that.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Forward it goes. And it's Zapata. Looks to dink one in. Just brushed off the ball there. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Dybala.
Roma certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Now it's El Shaarawy. He's picked him out.
Roma can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Roma being made to look sloppy in possession here. Over it comes. Pinged forward. And that's that. Roma, the win they wanted. A home win that sets them nicely for an away leg whose test will be altogether sterner. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.